Thank you. I will explain the importance of motivation and dedication according to Buddhist tradition. Motivation in the beginning and dedication at the end. According to Gaden tradition and Gelug tradition, in the Lamrim teachings mentioned, it is very important to have right motivation in the beginning of your practice. Let's say you sit down and meditate or do sadhana practice, and whatever practice you do, you must and should begin with right motivation, pure motivation. And so that makes a big difference for your practice. And for instance, when you generate Bodhichitta motivation, pure motivation, you say from your heart, I would like to do this practice, meditation session or sadhana practice or mantra recitation for the benefit of all sentient beings, enlightenment for all sentient beings. May I become Buddha for the sake of all sentient beings as soon as possible. For that reason, I am going to do meditation, samatha, vipassana meditation, or I would like to do sadhana, say sadhana of Tara or sadhana of Avalokiteshvara. So now your motivation is bodhicitta motivation. You have bodhicitta kind of motivation, right? So then throughout the practice, like you spend time 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, it doesn't matter. Throughout your time, your practice becomes Mahayana practice. And because you cultivated pure motivation, so when we say Mahayana, Maha means great, Yana is the vehicle. So what makes Mahayana and what makes Hinayana and so forth? See, if your motivation is bodhicitta, you have bodhicitta motivation, you practice your meditation and sadhana for the benefit of all sentient beings. So that is the Mahayana. That is the big vehicle. It's like you're driving big bus, like a school bus or whatever, and Mahayana, right? And there's more space, more room inside this vehicle, and you can have many people in this bus. So you keep going, right? So therefore, motivation in the beginning is important. If your motivation is simple or a little bit unclear or impure motivation, in other words, I want to do this practice just for myself, and I want to get enlightened, or I want to escape from samsara, and so on, then the motivation is, it's okay, but it's not a great motivation. It is not benefiting so many. So this is why motivation in the beginning is very important. And like the intention, like as we say generally, the intention is important, what you intend. And the thought is counts, right? Okay, so now dedication at end. Dedication means after the practice, after the meditation, you make sure your practice is kind of saved. Okay, like you have a document in the computer, you make sure you save, so then it won't disappear. And so you dedicate the practice, or again, cause of enlightenment for the benefit of all sentient beings, then that practice will become cause of enlightenment. It will benefit for all sentient beings. It will become a cause of enlightenment. So you saved and you preserved. And it cannot be ruined. It cannot be destroyed by anger or confusion of your own mind. And if you have not dedicated the practice for sake of enlightenment and so forth, and later on you have some regret about your practice or some confusion, and then that practice, the practice you have done, and it is not sure. It will actually become the cause of enlightenment or not. And so that's why motivation in the beginning and dedication at the end is important. A Tibetan word, according to Kadamba tradition, it says, Tok ta ni la chawa ni. Tok is short word for Toma, means beginning. Tama is the last. Tok ta ni la means two. Tok ta ni la chawa ni. There's two, beginning and end. There are two things you have to consider: motivation and dedication.